Hi everyone, today we're going to create a cotton candy style tutu, and I call it that because it reminds me of the carnivals and festivals back in the day where they had all the different rich flavors of cotton candy, and they still have them today, but I just remember them from childhood. So what we're going to use are 4 different colors and then some glitter tulle. We're using our primary blue, turquoise, pink, and shocking pink. There's the shocking, and then there's the regular pink. And then I'm going to kind of mix it up. I added a lighter blue for the glitter that we're going to add on the top layers. Then we're going to put a little turquoise and some blue as well. So let's get started. Okay, we're making this on a crocheted band. Really easy to do. We're doing the slip knot method. We're going to fold our piece in half. Now we did the pixie cut at the ends, and basically all that means is we cut it at an angle. Now we're folded in half. Remember, when you're cutting your tool, to do double the length if you're doing the slip knot method because you're folding it in half. We're going to squish that top part where it's folded, and we squish it only to make it easier to go through these crocheted holes. Okay. Now you can start at the back or whatever way you want. Me, I can start from anywhere now. One thing I'll show you real quick. One thing that I noticed is a lot of people leave this seam area empty, and I feel like it's not done. So what I like to do is I take one of my tool pieces and I run it through, but it's not a slip knot that we're doing, okay? And all we're going to do is fold it in half. I'm sorry, all we're going to do is do it like a shoelace. Okay? And then as you go up, it actually adds a little extra security along that seam because you're basically tying a knot there. And it covers it as well. I wanted to show you that because a lot of times I forget that one simple step and I just do it. I'll show you as I put a few pieces on, and then show you at the higher level and then at the end. Okay, and this is a skirt. Sit, do your slip knots, but when you do your slip knots, remember folks, you don't have to do it real tight. They're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be fine. Don't start on that very bottom thread, okay? Because that can break on you and cause all kinds of havoc for you. And don't end at the very top either. Same problem. Again, take your tool piece, fold it in half, bring the tails as closely together as possible if you're not staggering it. Squish that top part so it's easier to maneuver through the crocheted hole. Bring it through the crocheted hole, coming out the lower crocheted hole. Pull it through, widen it with your fingers, and bring your tails through the hole you've created with your fingers and gently tug. One thing I'm asked quite a bit is, do I skip holes? No, I don't. I mean, occasionally there can be an error, but I don't usually skip holes just because I'm afraid that it'll look uneven. But I've noticed when I've missed a few spots, especially on my real fluffy tutus, you don't really notice it. But for me, I'm a visual person, so it's just easier just to put the tool on everything. on each hole for each layer. Again, run it through the crocheted hole. We're going to pull it through the hole right below it or to the side of it. Wind it with your fingers and gently tug. And remember, your slip knots don't have to be perfect on these bottom layers because nobody's going to see them. Now, I don't put the glitter on the bottom layers for a couple of reasons. One, it doesn't really show and make that big of a difference. And the main reason is it hurts the skin. You know, it's a little rough to the skin, and depending what age you're creating this for, you know, they have more sensitive skin when they're babes. Now, if it's for an adult, they may not like to be chafing either, because that glitter can be kind of rough on you. Okay, so you just keep doing this all the way through, and then you'll have a lovely cotton candy themed tutu skirt. And you can also do this with an elastic band and with a crochet top. So I'll get some more layers on there and then show you again. Alright, so we're on our last layer that we're doing for this particular tutu, and again it's the cotton candy theme. We've got some shocking pink, regular pink, turquoise, and primary blue that we're utilizing. And now we're going to add our glitter, a scattering of glitter tulle throughout the top layer. Okay, again, simply take your glitter tulle. I did want to mention something. The glitter tulle seems to be a little stretchier than your regular premium tulle. I don't know why, but it seems to, every time I cut it the same length as I do this, it always seems to be just a bit longer. So I don't know why, but I thought I'd mention that. So just be more, if you're really particular with the lengths, you might want to consider that when you're cutting, you know. Okay. Now, when you're working with glitter tulle, expect a mess. It's going to happen. There's no way to avoid it. They put a huge amount of glitter on it, so if it sheds, you're going to be alright. You won't lose all of that glitter on your floor. There'll be plenty still left for your tutu. Okay, so just put it out sporadically, put it throughout sporadically, and go from there. But you're just doing the slip knot method. You're gently tugging. When you're working with the glitter, it sometimes seems a little bit harder to make the slip knot. If you start running into that, just gently tug each tail separately instead of both at the same time, and you should have less difficulty. So I'm going to finish this up and show you the end result. Alright, so I've got some 2.5 inch ribbon, and I love it. It's in shocking pink, and I'm going to just make a big bow here. Now, what my customer can do is she can do the drawstring method and then put the bow on the real nice big bow on the outside. But for our intents and purposes, I'm just running it in and out of my crochet band here at the front, and I'm leaving it extra long so she can use it just in case her little one is real tiny. If you use the drawstring method, then it'll tighten it for you. So anyway, all I'm going to do is make a big bow. As I say in almost every tutorial that has bows for me, I am not a wonderful bow maker, so I'm sure yours will be 10 times better than mine. One of these days, guys, I'm going to be like, I learned how to do a bow. It's not today, though. Visit tutucute.com or tucouture.com if you don't have time for DIY. Really appreciate it. We are a family first business, and it means the world to me each sale. It truly does, because it lets me take care of my family. I'm going to include some photos at the end for you. From my family to yours, you have a fantastic, fabulous day. And remember, anything you create is going to be fantastic. Why? Because you took the time to create it.
I saw those girls laughing at the way you are. Don't let some girls stop you from reaching stars. You are a true I've seen it in your eyes, and I ain't never, no, never lied. Oh, you slay, you slay. You're saying it like Beyonce. This is your day. Go and make your haters behave. Get up and rise. Take back your power inside. Don't you believe, don't believe the lies. People can be so mean about unimportant, trivial, stupid things. This is for my girls who don't deserve the drama haters bring. I wrote this for you, Jasper Sawyer's telling you to smile and rock those blue jeans. Go ahead and let the world see your light shine straight through. Girl, I'm gonna come and find you and take you dancing. Keep that stuff from changing, love, 'cause that's what you are made of. Lights out, mind free. Go ahead and let the world see how smart you are to get your haters behind you and take those chances. First your circumstances, love.